Well, welcome back to my Denmark campaign. That's Ultimate Commander, Ultimate Commander, sorry, Darthmod. Been having to think about what to do next. I'm uploading videos all the time now while I'm playing as well at the same time. Just made a really bad mistake. I went to look at somebody's comment, and of course I opened a new tab with a new YouTube page with me logging in, and suddenly my uploader's frozen. So great. It's already done about 15 hours, this particular one, but anyway, never mind. At least I'm up to date now with my timing anyway, because the video that's uploading now is the one before this one, so I'm hoping that one will be on in a few hours. This will be on the day after. Anyway, like I said, I've been thinking about what to do. I've decided these troops here, I'm going to advance them. Haven't quite decided exactly where I'm going to advance them to, but I think I'll go into here maybe for now. Yep, just to defend this place, whoops, in case any ships decide to come in there and do anything, because I'm going to repair this port, you see, and I don't want to repair it and find somebody's just going to come in there and damage it straight away, because I don't know if there are any sort of Turks hanging around lingering in these black spots. What's that? Oh, they're Ottoman Empire as well. Ah, now I had the idea that all of this around here was Austria. I've missed that one for some reason, but no matter. In fact, that might not... Yeah, that is Austria, isn't it, that one? Okay. Now, I'm going to replenish those troops as well, if I'm not doing it already. I think I probably am, aren't I? They're the ones that I said would chase away that army that was down there, if you remember. So, done that. Sorted that. Now, the Istanbul troops, that's the ones in here, of course. The ones in Istanbul. I'm going to take out the ones that aren't dragoons, so we'll have these and these, and I'm going to sit those just there because I want to defend Istanbul. But oh, hang on a minute, have I got too many in there now? Oh yes, perfect. Look at that. So yeah, I want to defend Istanbul. But I want to use those dragoons as well, of course, to get this army out. I'd really like to be able to build up that army and perhaps move through here. He's quite big, so I need to be well prepared for that one, because he's learning his lesson, you see. He's got them standing outside the town, so I've got to fight those first. So it'll be a large army to fight. Unless, of course, I can coax him out to come and attack me. Now, over in Sofia, Bulgaria, which is the place that I've just taken, I need to replenish my troops in there as well, so let's do that. Okay, going to have to start thinking about getting some dragoons in there soon as well, I think. Over in France, this is the other place that I've left a bit sort of... well, it's a bit messy really, because I've got troops all over the place, haven't I, around here. So, any that I can get in there I'm going to, rather than have them hanging around. Will he get in? No, not quite. Will he get in? No, he won't either. Well, in that case, if I can't do that, let's at least replenish all the troops. Because the next threat coming through this way, of course, is going to be... well, I'm pretty sure it'll be the Spanish. Coming up, presumably, directly through Spain. I've got a plan, actually, to deal with some of the Spanish as well. And we shall see. Can he move? No, he can't. Can any of these move? Nope, I don't think they can. No. No. No movement there. Okay. Oh, they can't be replenished either. Either that or I spent my money. No, I haven't spent the money. Okay, let's replenish these as well. Right. Well, I think that is about... Oh, actually, they're on red, aren't they? Is there anything I can do about that? -3. I don't think there's any way I'm going to get 3 dragoons up to there, is there? Let's have a look around. Munich is around here somewhere. That's Strasbourg. Württemberg, Hanover. Where have I left you, Munich? Right, there's Munich. Great. Should have known that. It's Bavaria, isn't it? Right, okay. I'm going to replenish the troops in here as well, I think. Yes. Not sure how much I need to replenish dragoons, but it doesn't look to me as though the dragoons need to be replenished anyway, does it? And these troops here... Replenish that. Whoops. What happened? What on earth's going on there? Come on. Replenish those as well. I'm not sure there's that much need to do that, really. And then I'm going to move these troops towards Dresden. Right, Dresden over here. Actually, I might get those out of the way first. I think they're going to be in my way, aren't they? No, in fact, is it those troops? Yeah, they're the ones, aren't they? Right, okay, sorry, yes, I'm going to move those. Oh, they can nearly get in, actually. Right, let's move those over. I'm not so sure what I want to do with those. You see, this is still a borderland area for me, you know, what with the Austrians around here and all that. I could really do with military access and get through to there, but the Austrians are making unreasonable requests of me. I tried again, you know, sort of after the last video to negotiate with the Austrians. They just want too much, so I'm not prepared to do it. I don't know what they want. I've just offered them lots of things and they don't seem to want it, so blow them. Right, okay, over in East Prussia. That should be Gdansk, I would have thought, East Prussia. What we consider to be Poland. Oh no, it's not actually, it's Königsberg, isn't it? Oh right, okay. I always thought, oh dear, here we go again. Once I say this, people are going to say, you don't know your history. You're quite right. I wonder if this... No, it's not, is it? I was going to say, I wonder if that's Gdansk. See, I always thought Gdansk was in Poland, and yeah, the Germans went in there thinking Gdansk or Danzig was theirs anyway. So I always think of it as sort of like Eastern Germany. Well, maybe East Prussia isn't East Germany enough. Maybe that's what the problem is there. So yeah, shut up, Graham. Let's recruit in there. Just showing your ignorance again. Right. Now, 721 still left. I thought I'd need more than that, to be honest with you. I thought I'd have less money than that available. But, I don't know. I wonder if there's something I've forgotten. Anyway, one thing I haven't forgotten is that I've got a fleet over here. And people have been saying, why don't you use your first rate now you've got one and all this, that and the other. So I'm really sorry I haven't been responding to comments, but I'm so worried that if I go onto the YouTube channel and respond to any of those comments and then check out of the channel while I've got another tab open that's uploading the video, that it's going to affect things. Anyway, I've had a look around and I've found a target, and it's here. Now I don't know if I can reach it, but I think I can. But even if I can't, what I'm going to do is get part way there. So I'm going to go... See, I can't get through there, can I, you see? So what I'm going to do is get somewhere near. I've only left a 6 rate up there. I've checked this one out, by the way. He's got a 4th rate in there, so it is a bit of a risk to me, but he hasn't got an army he can put on there yet. You see, I can see everything he's got in here, and he hasn't got anything at the moment. Because I can see the ship, I should be able to see the army in there, so there isn't one, basically. So there's no threat directly from there yet. You see my worry that he's going to put men on ships. He hasn't got one there. He could move ships around from here, put them on, and then ferry them up there, but he hasn't got many men, and I don't think he's got enough. Oh yeah, look, I can take it. I don't think he's got enough to take my garrison. Now there was the risk. Ha! There's his army. That could have been coming over towards me, brought on that fleet. That could have been his intention. I've just done this because I needed some more money, to be honest with you. But anyway, let's get in there and do it. It should be a fairly easy battle. I'll show you some of it, otherwise it's going to be a bit dull, I think. Okay. Yeah. Well, I've got this on fast speed at the moment, so, well, not the absolute fastest speed, but you won't be hearing the sound effects, of course. I've formed up in line over here. You can see where the line was, all the way down there. They're still turning out of it now, basically so that I could turn into the wind. The wind's going in this direction. I wanted to be going in that direction as well. I wasn't sure where his ships were going to come on. He seems to have come on over there and then turned in this way, so I don't quite know what his purpose is, but I'm not too worried about that because he seems... Oh, I've got a shot in. Shall I slow that down a bit then? Sorry about that. I didn't realise we were that close, but that must be the first shot of the game, that one. Right, okay, so it does look like he's coming across that way, doesn't it? So I think what I'll do is I'll turn round him, because the plan, of course, is to have my line hitting him as he comes round this way. I'm hoping eventually to go for his sails, but for now what I'm going to do is just hit him with ball, because we've got more chance of hitting him with ball, you know. Okay, let's see what this one does, shall we? This should get absolutely wrecked. I'm not sure which ship is going to be hitting it, but which of my ships is going to be hitting this one, but this is a galley. It fires from the front, of course. It's got a decent range from the front. I've been through all these ships before, haven't I? That should get absolutely... Look at that! hardly any damage to that. He's lost one man. Oh, he's lost 2 guns. So he's not done too well out of it, has he really? So he's lost 2 of his guns. I presume there is 2 forward guns, which means that he's got nothing left. Oh, there go his sails. But that doesn't matter, does it really? Because he's he's rowing anyway. And he's going against the wind. So, well, not exactly against the wind, but he's not actually going with the wind, is he? That's the thing. So we're still going fairly windward, actually. So we're doing quite well. We're going up this way, and the wind's still coming in from here, catching our sails. So we should have a really, really good effect on there. Can we start? Oh, that was a pain. Could have done with just testing that, see if it... Not quite. Almost, though. We're almost ready, you know, to be starting firing. Oh, come on, him. Quick, 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 quick. Is he fired? Yes, but he's not too far off firing again, is he? What's this guy here? That must be the first rate, surely. That's second rate. Oh dear, has he had it already? Routing already. That's pretty remarkable, isn't it? What happened then? I don't know what I chose then, but it wasn't clever, I don't think. What's that? Wavering. What is that? It's a sloop. Oh dear. Poor thing. Oh, no chance, has he? Right, okay, let's give this one some chain. How's he doing? Oh, he's had it, has he? Yeah, I'm not surprised there. Oh, he's battered to death, poor soul, wasn't he? 13 out of 15, lost his 2 forward guns, lost his sail, so it's fair enough that, isn't it, that he's surrendered. Right, okay, going against these great big ships like this as well, he's got no chance, has he? I'm going to keep him on ball for now, because it looks like he might just be able to reach that one. If not, if he goes far enough to go for this other ship, then I might just change him. Oh look, he's firing at that one. Oh, of course, I forgot about that one. It's just a trade ship, isn't it? I think after that, let me just check if we're still moving. Yes, we are. Okay, so this one here, I might just put him now on chain as well, so he can have a go at this ship next, I would have thought. Is he ready to fire yet? 2 out of 38. What's that one then? That's another second-rate ship in the line, isn't it? Right, okay. I mean, somebody said to me, why don't you go in line and just fire in line, you know, that's the best way to do it. He's right, it is right, and it's the way that it was done in the period. The only thing is, as I've said before, that when you don't have the rapid firing of the ships, and of course don't forget I've gone for an additional 25% rate of artillery fire, then it is much better to spin your ships around. But in this, it's much, you know, you can be much more honest about your naval battles, really. You can be much more true to period, I should say, rather than honest. More true to period, I think is the best way to describe it. Right, okay, well, we should be taking out the sails of this one soon, surely. By putting him on chain shot, it means he's not wasted his shot on that ship up there. He's going to wait until he gets a really good close range shot in against this one. And of course, I've already said the wind is going in this direction here. Now, going in that direction means that he's got full sail up, or he should have at the moment. I think that is north, isn't it? So that is west, so it's a west wind, isn't it? Right, okay, is that one gone as well? Yeah, that one's surrendered as well. That's fair enough, isn't it? It's bound to have happened. Right, okay, well, it does look like he's going to try and chase off to the wind. I wonder. I could come inside him, you know, but I'm not going to. I'm going to try and keep pace with him. I mean, these should all be okay anyway. They're all going to do something useful, I'm sure. I think he should be able to go on chain very soon. Yeah, I think very soon he's going to get a shot in against that. That's my second rate as well. What's it? That's a second rate. Have I got any first rate here? Where is it? He's not. Oh, he's holding everybody else back, isn't he? The first rate. Do you remember? Well, somebody said to me, "Why don't you get first rates? They're better than second rates. Got more guns, blah blah blah." But they are slow, and you can see how he's slowed down the whole of that line there. You wouldn't want him right in front because that's going to cause problems as well, isn't it? Because he'd hold up the entire line. You wouldn't want him right at the back because then he becomes isolated. I think he might be... Yeah, I think so. And this one? Yeah, he's already on, isn't he? So right, come on then. Let's have some of these ships in pieces now. I think he's going to get away from me. He's a fifth rate. And we're a fifth rate. I don't see why he should. So I've changed my plan. I'm going to come in this way. Bit of a nuisance, I know, but I'm going to have to shoot him from this side instead, from the right-hand side. That wouldn't be my choice. I wanted to keep up with him, but obviously the flagship is trying to keep in with the line. Maybe that's what, you know, part of this battle thing is. I'm not too sure how it's all worked out on this, but I suspect that's what's happening. Right, okay, what's happening there? I think we'll have to give that ball, you know. Yeah, what's that, trade ship? It's just a Dow, isn't it? Yeah, they've got pretty good hulls, those things, haven't they? So, okay, let's get him on chain now. It's just that he was going to go past and do absolutely nothing, wasn't he? So that would just been a complete waste. Right, okay, have we got a shot in yet against him there? Surely we've taken that one out by now. Come on. Now this is where individual ships is a good thing. You see, I could turn that one that way, this one this way, that one that way, and all three could have a shot against there. You know, this is where it makes more sense to come out of your line formation and to do that kind of thing. But anyway, I'm hoping this should take out his sails when we get round here. Right, see, he's going to go right through the middle of there. And that's not the best thing for my ships. This is where sticking in line is not really the sensible thing to do, I don't think. I think we seem to have stopped, actually. I don't know what's going on. Not much movement here, anyway. Oh, he has turned! Ah. Well, in that case, I'm going this way. Because I want to go into the wind if I can. He's trying to keep away from me, isn't he? And draw my ships away from his ships down here. I think I might just be able to get that heavy first rate doing something useful now, won't I? That'll be the heavy first rate, will it? Okay, let's get that on chain shot, because otherwise it's going to absolutely just blow that completely out of the water, isn't it? Okay. What on earth's that? That's a fifth rate, trying to get past the first rate, because he's sick of it, I can imagine. I think I'm going to put that one on chain as well then. Look at that, he's decided he's had enough, hasn't he? And he's going to get right in the way of the fire of that ship if we're not careful. I'm going to have to take him off auto fire a minute, or fire at will, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, he's going to mask the fire. That fifth rate is going to mask the fire of my heavy first rate. Right, surely he's going to go now. With the fire from that fifth rate, that should just about do it, shouldn't it? Surrendered. Right, brilliant. Okay, so now I don't need to worry about this one being on auto fire or not, because he's not going to fire at it. They don't fire at surrendered ships, of course. We're decent chaps. Okay, what's going on here? He's turned again. This is where we need individual ship movements, because this is just getting stupid, it really is. But anyway. What's happening there now? Look at that. Can't believe that. Look at that. This is stupid. This is that blooming individual ship. This is a ship in the line thing. It's absolutely stupid. Let's turn away from there. That's just daft. It really is. Right, okay, let's get these round here as well. Blasting away at his sails. Right, and him round there. Right, I've had enough of this line formation. It's driving me mad. It only works for the first phase. You see, look, he's fiddling about with that now. Right, I've had enough of you as well. So we're going to go both ways. So we'll get you one way or the other. Whatever you think of doing, pal, we're going to have you. Because this is costing me ships, this. Routing. I've actually got a ship routing now. And this is why you just don't do this line for too long. It's not the right way to do it, folks. Honestly, I don't believe in it for 1 minute. I really don't. Surrendered. Right, okay. It's alright for a period of time. It's alright until you get into position. After that, get out of it. Really, really get out of it. See what it's done? It's just slowed down all these ships. No, we're going to continue. Yeah, I can't believe I had a routing ship in there in a situation like that after he'd been blasted so much. It was my fault, really. I decided, well, other people said, you should stay in line, that's what you should do. And historically, they're right. But there comes a point when, you know, you really need to break out of that formation, otherwise you're just going to do yourself harm. What's that? Right, he's routing concerned. What's he doing? No fire on board, is there? No fire, so that's good. Okay, close victory. Phew. Don't know why that's a close victory. Did I lose a ship or something? Anyway, I'll bring you back in when we see the result. Well, at least none of us lost any ships, that's the main thing. I'll be a bit peeved that I've got to spend so much time repairing that one, but let's see what happens. How much am I getting for these ships anyway? 5,558. Well, I'll certainly settle for that. Right, that's boosted the money in the kitty there, isn't it? Now, let's see how much it's going to cost me to replenish these. Can I get anywhere to replenish them? I don't think I can. Surely there's a port down here somewhere. What's this? Marseille? What's that one? Marseille, yeah. Okay, let's get him in Marseille then. And see how much it's costing me now to replenish those ships. I made, what, 5,500? It's going to cost me 1,000. Wow. That's the most I've had to pay to repair any ships for a long, long time. It's my own stupid fault. I should have broken out of that line formation much earlier and moved my ships around strategically to surround his individual ships and not got caught up with just sticking in the historical line formation. That was silly. Anyway, never mind. At least I've demonstrated why it's a good idea sometimes to break out of the line and move your ships individually. So, okay. Venice, what have I got in here? I'm going to recruit in here because this is really, I think, probably my most vulnerable area at the moment. And I don't quite know what to get. Let's see what I've got in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've got 6. I'd like a couple of heavies because they're always nice to have. 12-pounders. I don't think I've got any guns in there either, have I? I haven't, have I? Right, so some guns in there, and then some infantry as well. Oh, and I've still got 1,005 left. Hey, that's great, isn't it? Well, I'm going to hang on to that because I'm spending too much money on troops at the moment, so I really don't want to be spending more than I need to be spending. How many have I got in here? Are these... They're not okay, are they? I wonder why I didn't move dragoons over from here. See, they're on a -1. I wonder, mind you, they're -3 anyway, so they can't do anything, can they? Well, if they're -3, I'm going to need to be getting some troops out of there anyway, aren't I? I wonder if I can move any dragoons over from here. No. Oh, great, -3. No, it's not going to happen, is it? What a nuisance. Yeah, okay. I don't know what to do there. Nothing, I suppose. Just keep it like that. I can't see what else really that I can do with that. Okay, I wonder about recruiting perhaps some more dragoons here that I can then move up to there. But then I'm recruiting more troops again, aren't I? And I don't really want to do that. I think what I might do, you know, if they're going to be happy next turn, because they're only on a -1, I might just swap those around, bring those over here and send the dragoons up there. That might be the way to do it, mightn't it? Anyway, okay, let's see what the turn end brings on. And, oh dear, I'm at 23 minutes 47 seconds, haven't taken a territory yet. I want to take a territory on every video if I possibly can. So, just drop my stopwatch on the floor then. Not on my floor actually, I dropped it on the lap, but anyway. I've only got about 6 minutes, realistically, of video time left. Mind you, it seems to be taking longer to upload the short videos than it did when I was uploading the full big ones, so I don't quite know what's going wrong there. I wonder if I stop this, stop the turn end stuff, sort of save a bit of time by doing that. Okay, One thing I didn't do, was move rakes. Come on. Right, okay, I'm going to cut this bit out because it's going to take too long. Okay, well, absolutely nothing happened at all on that turn end. What I have done though is I've cleared everything off, strikes and stuff like that you get. I've got the tech now, which is firing, is it, or something? I don't know, platoon firing. So we'll see if that one works. I suppose if it does, I might even show it. What I'm about to do now is sort these buildings out and clear the Ottomans out of this area here that he's occupied. With these troops down here, if you remember. So I'll end up with a theatre in one of them and a church in another. I've moved my troops around, the ones around Dresden, move those over so that I can get some approaching, where are we? Oh, I can't even find it now. This one here, he's on his way now to West Prussia. I've backfilled down there, troops that were available as well, that were spare around Württemberg, that were in Württemberg. I've moved those down to here with those 4 that were available from here. I've moved some dragoons up to try and make Flanders more happy, but it still didn't. They couldn't quite reach. They came from down here, from this one down here, and so I've put in a couple of horse that were up there to help them out. And then what I've done is I've moved a load of any other what I would call odds and sods around here into Paris. And I've also brought my ships back. So I brought my ships on there, but shuffled the 6 rate round to this point here, so that so that port is covered. So Greenwich is covered. So we're back in Portsmouth with the main fleet, unless of course the Spanish are obliging enough to bring out another fleet, which would be very kind of them, wouldn't it? Okay, I've swapped around the troops in Italy as well. So I've now got the dragoons that were in Rome are now in Naples, and then I've put the main army down here as well. So it's basically just been fiddling troops around, and I thought, well, rather than do that while you're there with me trying to find things and stuff, I thought I'd just go ahead and do it. But anyway, my job now is to oh, hang on, what else did I want to do? No, I think that's about right. The other thing I wanted to do, like I say, is just to oh, did I bring some over as well from here? No, I haven't brought any troops over there. Anyway, point is, what I need to do next is make a theatre, make a church. After clearing these out from here, I'll bring some troops down perhaps from here as well, who can just about reach, yeah, I don't know, some perhaps horse and foot. There's no point in leaving them up there, is there? And I've got a general I can bring as well to join in that attack, so we'll all attack there and then occupy that place there, because he's obviously producing troops from there, and that will be the end of turn. I'll go through another end of turn, show you a couple of minutes of it, and then we should be able to reach there next turn. So for now, let's move them in that direction, because we definitely, oh no, sorry, no, in that direction, isn't it? Yep. Okay. -3. Yeah, I might just have to suffer that, I'm afraid. And then we're going to go in and take there, but that's not until next turn. So what I'm going to do now, like I said, clear those away, build those 2 buildings there, and then go in for the attack next turn. I don't want to spend any more money on troops, I don't think. But anyway, let's get this sorted out. That's going to be a pretty boring battle to watch, that one, isn't it? And it looks like it hasn't got any troops in there either, so it's going to be a case of just walking in, I think. But at least then we'll have taken a place on this video. Well, that's done. Taken. He's wiped out. I lost a few men, so I should replenish those, shouldn't I? Actually, some of these are already being replenished, aren't they? So maybe we'll just replenish the others. Just those, maybe. That should be enough, I think, shouldn't it? What I've noticed is that these dragoons, I might be able to spare some of them. I can't quite reach, Bulgaria yet, but I might be able to fairly soon. So I just want to see if I can get these men out of here. I can, yeah, that's just yellow now, isn't it? So I'm going to move them over to, where is it, Bulgaria? Yeah, we can't reach, but, you know, it'll settle the place eventually, you know, next turn or whatever, you know. So, right, okay, I've built my church and I've built my place in here, but I also had a quick look around, you know, my theatre or whatever it is. I had a quick look around to see what else I needed to do, and there's a couple in here that I'd forgotten about. So I really need to get a church in here as well. And I found another one somewhere. Is it that one there? That's it. And I'm going to get a coaching in there as well. So it'll settle the place, make them much more happy. And okay, I'd like to have the extra income, but I think it's important to sort of settle the population and convert them as well. So I can get troops out of here, so I don't need to leave people hanging around in that area. So that's the main thing in there. So now is the time for the turn end, I'm pretty sure. Yep, I think so. Let's go for it. I know I've got money in the pot. But that's money that I intend to use elsewhere when the time comes. I don't know why, but this, for some reason, isn't moving. I wonder why it's spending so long thinking. Huh. I definitely pressed that, didn't I? Right, okay. Okay, what I'm going to do is bring this back in when something starts to happen, because nothing seems to be moving there for some reason. Right, had a bit of a pause there, I'm not too sure why. Just at the beginning of this turn end, or rather turn beginning, it just sort of stilted for a moment, so I'm not sure what will have happened to the previous little bit of footage there. I'm not sure if you heard me speaking or whether it just got cut off or not, but I clicked the turn end button and it just seemed to freeze because it was thinking about it, and I thought, hang on a minute, I don't know what's happening. I don't know if everything's frozen or what. So I just sort of rambled a little bit, and then when it started to move again, I sort of pressed the button. So I'm not too sure what you might have heard there, so many apologies for that. So, okay, at least we're back in now. These are the main moves. I'll go through the main ones, and then we'll just go in and take that territory that I promised we were going to take, and that's the one I'm going to take on this video. And I cut short the last turn. In fact, it cut short. I hardly showed any of the last turn end, did I? So I might just show this one all the way through. I know it's extending the video much longer than I really want it to, but it's good to see what's happening elsewhere every now and again, even if you don't get to see it all the time, so you've got an idea what's happening. Somebody said, or challenged, you know, have we ever known a Mughal campaign where the Mughals have actually beaten the Marathas or whatever? I'm pretty sure that happened in the Polish campaign, actually. I'm not 100%, but I'm almost certain that the Mughals did do quite well in when I was in the Poland-Lithuania campaign. They didn't do very well when they met me, mind you, but anyway, okay, agent recruited. Oh, it's in England. Oh, great. Don't need him in there, do I? So, I don't know, I might just actually put him over to Ireland, because Ireland may well still be Roman Catholic. I'm not too sure. Yeah, it's still Roman Catholic, isn't it? Okay, well, let's get that missionary over there then. I know it'll take a few turns. What are they? Are they? No, they're Protestant, aren't they? So that's okay. Right, workers on strike. Where's that? That's Bulgaria. Right, now that might be the place where I was sending my dragoons through to, wasn't it? I think it is. So let's get those through to there. So that place is settled, right, so no more worries from there. I was going to send some over from Istanbul as well. I might still have to, but you never know anyway. Okay, so what was that? Workers on strike. We've seen that. New port emerges. Where's this one? Right, where are we? Greece. Now Greece hasn't had a port up until now, has it? I think the Greeks like fish, so let's give them a fishery. Not that it matters that much really, just something quick and easy that I won't have to update again, and that will give me some revenue. Where's that one? This one is... I don't know where it is. Where is that? Riga. Right. I don't think you see... Look, there's already trade going through there anyway, so I don't think I'm going to need another trade port in there. Well, let's put one in anyway, because you never know, it might just be needed. Okay, might help with the trade there, that's all. Right, trade gain, thank you very much. And new town emerges as well. And this one is... where? Here. What is... right, Breslau. That's on an 8, isn't it? And the army's giving it only 2. So that place is really, really happy. So I'm going to put a craft workshop in there. As usual, something that's going to make me some money. Right, okay, and now to finish the video with that final battle that I promised. Oh, look, wouldn't it be good if the Russians came in and slaughtered those? They've got rid of those. Right, can he move again? He can. Well, let's get a bit closer then. Go and have a look what he's got in there. Army. No, we can sort those out, can't we? Let's take this place. Oh dear, it looks like this place is unhappy. It's being taxed, but it's got religious unrest, and it's on 0. What religion is it? It's Orthodox, by the look of it. Looks like they haven't converted it yet to the Muslim faith. I presume that's what's happening here as well. Over here, that's why they're, you know, that's why they've got I was going to say monk, a Muslim cleric in there, I should say. Right, okay. Oh, please tell me these will reach. Yes. Okay, well this is going to be an easy one, isn't it? Shooting him from a distance, and that's the end of the video. I'm going to take this place, and then I'm going to repair that, and then what I'll do is I'll sort everything else out for the next video. But this will be, just trust me, believe me, this will definitely be a place taken on this video, so I'm keeping up my promise of taking a territory on every video. Okay, thanks for watching. Please like, please subscribe. I'm glad I got a sea battle in on this one. I did have to cut down on the turn end bit, but you know, in order to get things moving, I think I'm going to have to make some of those unilateral decisions along the way, I'm afraid. Okay. Oh, just had some news. Surrender accepted. I thought I'd try the surrender. Well, they've just gone for it, so no battle at all involved. So I'm just going to take that, repair that. So we'll look see if there are any other buildings in there, and then I'll finish the video once I've done that. What have we got in here? We've got something that needs building up. We've got an iron mine that's already there. I think I'll probably get a church in there, won't I? Depending on where it is. Oh, it's near enough to my border. I don't know. It's what is it? It's too close to the Austrians, isn't it? Really. But this place is Orthodox, isn't it? So let's build a church school in there. Right. Okay. So I was thinking it was going to be a very, very long battle, shelling in from a distance. But anyway, we've taken another territory. That's the main thing. And these are the territories that we now have 33 out of 40. And what else was I going to show then? Oh yes, just a quick check through the regions, and here they are. And it should be, with a bit of luck, only that one region that's unhappy. In fact, I can't even see that that one's unhappy. It seems fine. It seems quite happy, doesn't it, to have me in there. Just double check that. That's extraordinary, isn't it? I don't think I've ever taken anywhere where they've just been instantly happy. And we haven't even built this up yet, so mind you, I've got a big army in there. It's showing 10 and the resistance is 13, so I am going to need to shuffle some dragoons across eventually, aren't I? But anyway, I've got time to think about that before the next video.